Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the full tutorial on how to be good at GrabVR. Now, once you enter the game, you'll be put inside of this level. Now you're put inside of this level because this is the tutorial for the entire game. So you want to go ahead and do this. Grab the air to pull yourself forward and move. Use hands by a time. Doing two hands, that's something for later. You can open the menu by pressing the menu on your controller. Press the 3 lines button, this opens the menu. You don't want to touch the lava. Let's go across. And just so you guys know, you can also check pit points in the menu. You can do this, or you can also press both of your joysticks down. Next, you want to go across here. Try not to touch the lava. You can see what happens when you touch the lava. You just die. Then go across here. You can only climb on certain materials. This is correct. You can climb on the signs. You can climb on the wood. You can also climb on this. Let's climb on this. You can also place checkpoints by pressing down both your thumbsticks, well I just said earlier. And there's this last part. So this is just water. You slide across it, you can go forwards or backwards. Just go with it. And we'll go down the giant slide. Pretty cool. We'll go over here. Stop right here. You have to climb up here. Then, pressing checkpoint, we already know. We already went over that. Now, this is called a trigger block. Well, I like to call it a trigger block. You have to use your triggers and it will grapple. You can call it a trigger block or a grapple block. But it's originally called a grappling block. Don't touch the red ones because they're lava. Normal grapple objects can also be climbed. Look. You can climb on the grapple objects. So I did actually figure out a glitch too. You can climb on these. It just takes a lot of more precision. Usually if you're in like a more complicated level, sometimes you'll have to climb on these. Maybe not. So you want to double, you want to set checkpoint. They want to go across a lot of ones, try not to touch them. Now, you want to go ahead and click and just set another checkpoint. Grab the air with both hands. Now, this is what I meant in the beginning, but this is going to be mean for later. You want to go ahead and grab hand with both hands. If you do it with one hand, you can't jump. This is for jumping. So what you want to do, grab the air with both hands, swing downward, and then let go while you're going up. This area has fling mode. You can't use your legs here. So, you can still grab things though. Try flinging yourself with grabbable objects. Now, I can literally just jump like this. But, if you're new, you probably don't even know how to use the controls. Try to jump to here, then on here, and on here. And if you fall, climb up this. And then, you want to go ahead and climb this rope. You can do it with one hand or both hands, or however you like it. And this is the end. That concludes the tutorial. Have fun. This is the end. Go ahead and like the level, or if you don't like it, then don't like GrabVR. Alright, so once you do that, you should be teleported to this menu, or to the main lobby. If you get teleported to the main lobby, then you're going to be seen here. You want to go to create lobby. If you want it to be public, you can just leave the password as none. But if you want to just be by yourself, or with your friends, you can tell them the code. You can change it to whatever you want. For instance, I just wanted to be a private lobby, so I'm going to just change it to something random. Now, you'll see these two buttons. It's going to say play or create. Now, we're going to start off with play. You can go ahead and search up really anything. FG. But say I want to do a DCO, difficulty chart obby. You can do a bunch of these. You just have to click it. And then once you're ready, click play. Now, this might look almost similar to the tutorial because it has the same blocks. Now, try to use what you've already learned to beat the level. Now, this is the one that shouldn't be too hard for me. Jump across that. And then, maybe not. You can do any of these. You can do any level you want. Most of the time, any search term will work, even if it's just random letters. Usually, 3 random letters is the max you're gonna find. So, just gonna come up here. Here, go up here, yada yada yada. Any level. Now, I forgot to cover this. If you want to go to the next level, you can click next level and then yes. Click respawn if you need to respawn, and then restart if you want to restart everything. Like, literally everything. So, that is the basics to playing. Alright, so I showed you how to play levels. It could have been any level you want, any level you can dream of. Now, you could be back here, and you can press create. Now, you'll be teleported here. Now, so you saw I just got big. you have to use both hands, press both grips, then pull out in, like push your hands in. To get smaller, do the opposite. And you can get pretty small, actually. You will be surprised how small you can get. You can get even smaller than this. This is the smallest you can go to. Now, it doesn't count for being this, though. So, you'll probably be questioning, what do I do with this? I'm just stuck here, and I can't do anything. Now, you have this menu. It's a menu. So, you want to go ahead and you can take out any materials you like. So, as you saw, you should have seen all of the how blocks work in the tutorial. If you go with that logic, you can press any one of these. Now, what I want to teach you is the trigger, because this is how most people don't even know how to use it. So say I want this wall. Okay, so I have a wall here. Maybe I'll even make it a lava wall. Make sure that literally no one can get past. The blue means scale, green means move, and the red means rotate. And you want to go up as far as possible so that no one can get past. Now, if you do it correctly, you can if you're like a perfectionist and you like art, go ahead and make a button for yourself. It's gonna be pretty cool. Go ahead and scale it up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and animate this. Add frame. Add frame. Add frame. Add frame. And add frame. Now, this will make it move once you trigger it. So, if you want to use triggers, well, first let's talk about animation. You can press add frame when you move it or rotate it, but you cannot scale it for frames. Now, you can also remove frames or make it a loop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press no start active, and I'm going to get my trigger. I want it to be the same kind of exact size as my button. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down like that. Now, to make big objects bigger or smaller, the same thing, same logic of getting big and small with your character. Now, I want to go ahead and place that there. So, you want to connect, you want to go to selection, you want to press whatever you want. So, I'm going to press grapple, I'm going to just get all these besides block. And we're going to press connect. We're going to tap the button, and then we're going to press connect. There we go. Okay, kids, make sure to properly connect the button, because I'm kind of dumb. Alright, so now you have that. Now, you want to go ahead and make an animation for this. Now, say I just want it to move. Frame, bring it down a little bit. Frame, down a little bit more than usual. Frame, down even more. Add frame. And then we'll just one more frame. Then we can set the times to whatever we want. So like 0 to 0 2 0 3 3 0 5 5 0 7 7. Now, if we do that, it should do like a nice animation. Alright, so you're going to properly connect the trigger. Go to select, connect, then press A or connect. Now, if you press the button, it will animate it to go down. This took forever, please help. Okay, so, yeah. That's how you do it. So you can kind of sabotage your friends with this. If they're standing here, you can sabotage them. Oh, oh no, I'm going through, sabotage them. And you can experiment with them, see what you want. And that's how you do triggers. Now, let's get to actually designing things. We're gonna go ahead and delete all this. I want to design something. Now, we want to just get block, say. I want to build a door, maybe. So, we're gonna go ahead and build a door. Bring it up. And try to align it as perfectly as possible. If not, we'll align that later. Now, align this. You can build anything, but there's a secret to building. You kind of want to be as close as possible, which will look good. Now, we can bring this up. Bring this over. Now, so you have a door frame. Yay. group. You can group it so that's just one object. Now, we can build the door part now. Finally. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm an impatient child, so we're going to go ahead and build this quickly. I'm going to bring this over. Bring this up. That's the door part. That should not reach. There we go. You can make it a different color if you want. You can make it look brown. You can make this like light brown. Might group it back. This kind of looks dookie. And you want to go ahead and you can add a door handle if you want. And then if you're really willing to, go ahead and add a trigger to it. To do that, do the same steps. Go ahead, add a trigger. And if you really want to, you can just go ahead and put through the entire door, which is what I'm going to do. Oh, wait, I'm going to go ahead and group these two together. But don't group the whole thing together, because then the animation is going to be messed up. Now, go ahead, take your trigger, do everything besides block, connect with the door. Next, we want to make an animation for the door. Well, I guess we'll toggle. Now we want to make an animation for the door, right? We don't want it to just be plain. We're going to go ahead and animate it. Then I'll just animate it kind of opening. I'm not saying you're forced to build this for the video, it's just I'm doing this because I'm trying to represent what you're supposed to do for the video. Now, once you have that, don't start it active. Now, your door thing should toggle and toggle reverse. So it should open, but you'll see a glitch where if you go through, it body slams you. Now, you'll see that because when you did your trigger, you did all the colliders with the person. You want to get rid of that, and if you just wanted to grapple, you can go ahead and do that. So, when you grapple it, it does that, and grapple back. Now, that is how you build designs and stuff. It's very simple, and it shouldn't be too hard to build. So, that's gonna wait. What else do we have that we can do? Build something humongous? Why do you want to do that? Well, I can see why you want to do that. You want to build something humongous. Get humongous, then build something humongous. Doesn't matter what it is, build something humongous. You know you want to, like, impale it. Okay, I'm being a little bit over dramatic. Now, if you want to have this door, like safe, like you don't want it in just this level. You want it in a whole nother level too. You're gonna go ahead and group this. And then you can drag it, click prefabs, and drag it in. That'll go into your prefabs, and then you can just drag it right out, and it works the exact same. It won't change anything about it, and I have many other prefabs like Duck the Bug, Starship, Player Gun. It can be anything. It literally just, this will still work once you take it out. It's not going to not work. It works with triggers and everything. It works with animations, triggers, as long as it's under 50 complexity. It can't be over 50 complexity or it's not going to work. I don't know why, but I'm assuming it just has to do with the server GrabVR runs on, making your game on, literally frying. Do you? I don't. So, you go ahead and, I'm going to delete this one because it's a little bit different. Now we're going to go drag some of the prefabs. And now I have a door prefab. You can drag it out whenever I want. I can drag as many as I want. Look, you can have two. I can jump through the two. And I can close the two. It's so easy. That's going to conclude it for today's video. And hopefully this helped you guys.